Akashinti here, your favorite reflection of you. Today on the concept of Drishti or gaze point as I understand it to date, and how it relates to yoga. And not only your yoga posture practice, but your lifestyle as a yogi. As always, if you're viewing this and you enjoy this content, like, comment, subscribe, share it. And with that, we get into Drishti. So, what does Drishti mean? Where did it come from? So, it's a Sanskrit word, and the term means focus, focal point. In other words, as it applies to a yoga posture practice, let's say one is in mountain pose. In other words, standing at the top of their mat, erect spine, hands facing forward, and the drishti in this particular posture is directed towards the tip of the nose. Now, if you look at the tip of your nose, there's many different ways in which you can look at the tip of your nose. You could look at the tip of your nose, and you look at the tip of your nose and you just start, like, your eyes start hurting a little bit. You could look at the tip of your nose and, like, you go cross-eyed in one scenario. You could look at the tip of your nose and feel relaxed. You could look at the tip of your nose and feel balanced and aligned. So there's many different ways in which you can do it. Mountain pose guides the drishti towards, again, the tip of the nose. Now, what I've continued to uncover for myself is that not only is the drishti a direction to look into, but it also is a magnitude or depth as well. So you could look in front of you, like 5 inches 5 inches in front of you and see your fingers. I could look 300 yards in front of me and I could see a house. So there's a huge key distinction in, yes, I'm looking in one direction, but also just as important is the magnitude at which you're looking. And so it's not only the direction, but also the magnitude. And this applies to all of our life. In other words, many of the times we have sought to have some type of experience. Perhaps that's an experience of something simple like going out and having a really fun night. Now, the idea of going out and having a really fun night, many times in order to have that type of sensation of, oh yeah, I had a really good night, people search externally. They search outwards. They look outside of themselves for that source of fulfillment, that source of fun, that source of energy, that source of release, that source of effortlessness, that source of ease, relaxation. But that doesn't exist outside. That's all inside. In other words, again, with the same example, if one is to really get a better understanding of how they'll be in their posture practice, or if they'll be in their night out on the town, it's not by focusing on what's going on around you that you'll achieve the desired state in which you're looking to achieve. Rather, it's by aligning your mind with the idea of the feeling of what it would be like to have already achieved that state. In other words, in mountain pose, what would it be like if you were standing at the top of your mat and you were unmoved like a mountain? You felt so grounded in your feet. You knew your direction, you knew your purpose, and you knew how fast you were moving. And mountains don't move very fast, but mountains do move. And when they move, well, they move. You'll know. And they change everything along with them over time. In the example of going out a night out on the town or on the city, if you're looking for that fun and you really want to have an incredible time, an invigorating time. Recognize that all of that fun, that incredible time, it's already in you. Get back in touch with that feeling. Get back in touch with the feeling of you're out and about, and maybe you're like that little kid at Chuck E. Cheese where you find out when, I don't know, you were going to have a birthday party, one of your friends is going to have a birthday party, your parents forgot your mom or your dad forgot all about it, and they're like, oh my goodness, I totally forgot you have a Chuck E. Cheese birthday party today. And you were like dying to like go to Chuck E. Cheese's for like the past like 2 months, and no one had told you about this, but it's like your really, really good friend. And so in that moment, it's that sense of like, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, woo, yeah, just, and going nuts, exuding so much energy because there was an intention there already stored within that had been building up. There was a charge that had been building up in the sense of wanting to release that energy, but you would continue to charge it versus releasing it. And so it's with the release that you get the resets. You get to relax, ease, and restart again. There's such a richness to this. Observe where we put our focus. Observe where you're looking. Observe how far you're looking. And observe whether you're looking inwards or outwards. Keep up, thrive, and stay sexy.